Inconsistent.
An NDA and you retire, you don't think we're like, we'll kill you instead of letting it get in the hands of Russia?
If you saw the shit that you saw, I'm not fucking around. That's why these little security guards, they didn't have any clearance. They didn't see shit.
They were just like, I saw a ship. And the guys, the higher office, like, you have no idea what we have in our pockets.
Let them say they saw the ship. Yeah. If they saw what we really have, they'll turn straight.
Chris Mellon, who led the charge to help Congress draft unprecedented UAP whistleblower protections.
Guy.
It's really nicely filmed.
And in December of 2022,
that's my president.
Biden signed the legislation into law.
So even for those who signed NDAs, they still have a right and an opportunity to talk about this in a very healthy and productive way that informs the American public.
He signed the Freedom of Information Act, right, Biden?
Bombshell
what she just said?
From a military
the Freedom of Information Act?
UFO record.
Well, he signed. That was probably the only thing he ever signed.
Keep going. My president. The Freedom of
And
Information
in
Act.
December of 2022, President Biden signed the legislation into law.
So even for those who signed NDAs, they still have a right and an opportunity to talk about this in a very healthy and productive way that informs the American public.
So he's like saying, there's a way they could talk to you.
Bombshell claims from a military whistleblower. UFO wreckage recovered by the U.S. kept classified by a secret government program for decades.
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program, retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles. Call it spacecraft, if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
I handpicked Dave Rush to be part of my UAP task force. Everything that Dave uncovered is true, but it barely scratches the surface.
There's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
Have people been killed to protect the secret?
That was an ongoing concern.
He's dead.
Dave has been working tirelessly behind the scenes with Congress as well. And we were really poking the bear. We were making a lot of progress. We were getting a lot of information to Congress. And it wasn't necessarily symbiotic with the legacy program and their desires. I remember one evening, I was sitting with my wife on the front porch, and I received a call. I recognized the voice of a friend of mine, and he happened to be one of staffers on the Hill, and he was very shooken up and said, listen, we had a very interesting meeting on the Hill. And an extremely senior person in the U.S. government, in the intelligence community, told Congress, for the record, that there was a committee of 27 individuals, and I'm not going to go into code names here, that were mulling over the idea of using extreme measures to silence David and myself. Kill us. Now, people say, oh, come on, that's conspiracy. No, it's not. We have done it before. Under certain circumstances, we have killed Americans without due process. If they are a clear and present national security threat, we can kill Americans.
Told you. There's no way the government's just gonna let secret. Oh, just send a piece of paper. Don't talk.
Oh, now you believe him?
I was saying it the whole time.
Now you believe him. Everything else he said is a liar.
I didn't say he was a liar.
All of them. It's the same people.
I said the guy that talks like this. The one that talks like this. I hate that guy.
And Rubio.
Yeah, but what he's saying is not about aliens.
Us.
It's like common sense. If you're trying to keep a secret, that if revealed will
I just got him, guys. Just agree, type, make a comment that I'm right, he's wrong. He's emotional.
If you're saying we're gonna tell you secrets that if revealed, if you let it out, another country could destroy the entirety of America. You're talking about one life versus the entirety of America. You're dying. That's a no-brainer.
Which is why they all take the oath.
Yeah, what he's done with the NDA and all that. But what he's saying is, even if you talk, though, they'll kill your ass. They've done it already. And then he's going to talk about Kennedy in a second.
Well, I choose to believe him on the UAPs and the aliens, and not about that. All right? You choose the opposite. All right? You have your beliefs. I have my beliefs.
Well, but I don't even have to believe him. It's logical.
Sure, whatever.
This is common
Hitler
sense.
thought it was logical too. Go.
Well, if you reveal secrets, somebody going to pay for this.
Not me.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that's why. What I'm saying is logical. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be government. It could be a freaking gang. If you reveal our secrets, we're gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? Cartel does this. Like, it's logical. Any business. I mean, obviously businesses can't kill you, but business, I'll ruin your life if you reveal freaking whatever it's called. Those secrets that we have in our freaking agency.
The recipe.
Whatever. If you give the recipe, then your life is over.
Yeah.
You know, this is logical. He doesn't have to tell me. This makes perfect sense.
Well,
Now,
you choose
not
to
done
believe
very
him when you
often,
want.
but we can. Without a fair trial, they just disappear. So here I am.
That's how shit.
If I wind up in a month from now floating in the Potomac somewhere, you know what happened. You know what happened. This is
drowned?
Well, no. This is my favorite.
Because you don't look like a swimmer.
Is he still alive?
He did. Look, he can't swim.
He's a floatable.
Obviously, he went fishing and he died.
What I'm saying.
He's a floatable.
This came out, and he's like, "If they kill me, then you know why."
It was Candace Owen.
And then the government's like, "Why would we kill him? He's not saying anything. He hasn't revealed any secrets. Actually, he's saying what every single UFO documentary has been saying for the past 50 years. He's saying nothing, basically." What has been revealed in this documentary that we did not already know?
That when you take an oath, you fuck around and find out.
We knew this though.
Nah, nothing has been revealed. All these images are old.
Now what's gonna happen is they're gonna show a dead alien body. Then I'm like, there we go. This whole documentary was worth it. Right now it's like whatever.
What else you want to know?
I want to know the size of. I just had to play with.
Last year, the House Intelligence Committee held a hearing on UAPs. They brought in some Pentagon bureaucrats who only had 2 answers to the questions they were asked. I don't know, or that's classified. This hearing is going to be different.
This time, we had credible witnesses testifying before Congress and the American people under oath. This was a tremendously proud moment for my colleagues and myself to watch the fire that we started continue to grow.
The subcommittee hearing on Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, or UAPs, will come to order.
The reality is the American public deserves to know. And you better be careful about a government that doesn't trust its people. Because there's no telling what they'll pull on you.
It's really important that we're here in a bipartisan way to have this conversation, which really, to the heart of it, is about national security.
The American public has a right to learn about technologies of unknown origins, non-human intelligence, and unexplained.
The American people have a right to know about aliens. And the government's like, that's not a right. Let me just confirm. Let me review the Constitution to see what it says. Nothing about aliens here. Sorry, that's not a right.
There's nothing in there.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.